All right, Dwane, a lot has been made about what happened in the last game, but taking away the positives in terms of how the team came together, how they fought back, that's going to be some of the things that are going to be necessary against a team like Miami.
No, huge. The whole disposition, the style of play, the speed of play, all that is in play. And that's what we talked about this morning, is the fact that we've got to begin the game the way we ended the game. You know, we came a spotted team, a two-quarter lead. And I think that's the trend of the NBA now. I'm watching all these games. But again, we can't afford to. Our margin of error is very small. So we got to come out and make sure we set the tone, not let them set the tone. We got to set the tone from the beginning of the game. Or we got to have 5 men in there that's going to do it.
Are you seeing the silver lining in the fact that without Kyle here, you're seeing different guys step up in different crucial moments that when the playoffs roll around and it's tight and it's tense, they have some experience going in?
Well, the good thing about these games this year is the fact that a lot of these teams we're playing against are playing for something. It's not just like going out and the team's playing for lottery or whatever. So each game has an intense playoff feel to it, so which is going to help us once the playoffs. We don't have to start just talking about playoffs. We've been in a 2-3 week period of playoff basketball. I thought the Chicago game was a playoff physical style of game. Tonight's game is going to be that way. So this is good work for all of our young guys that like you said, once Kyle gets back, they have to go in the game. They've been in the battle and been in the fray, before that game hits.
Dwane, compared to the last game against this team, a week and a half ago, what's different without Serge available for you tonight?
Well, again, they're going to play their same style of play, the speed game, small lineups. The good thing about that, hopefully we come in fresh and not get in 3 o'clock in the morning, which is not an excuse. Everybody goes through it. But, that speed is what we got to be ready for. And whatever means, lineup-wise, matchup-wise, we've got to match that. And, again, Serge, not having Serge is, we were going to play him more at the 5 position. So we got to have someone else, a smaller player, just in case they go to James Johnson at 5, which they will do, to play that position.
Were you surprised at all or happy in a sense with the results that came from the league? I think a lot of people were anticipating something maybe a little bit longer than just the
No, I didn't think so. Mainly because Serge, I thought he was protecting himself. I thought he was defending himself. A guy takes a swing at you, a man is going to, swing back or protect himself. So I wasn't as concerned. Serge was not the instigator at all. It was a physical game, and he didn't swing first. So I was glad to see it was just one game, but I wasn't truly surprised that it was just one game.
Dwane, obviously you don't want to see fights break out, but how proud of your team were you in the fact that they came together, they defended each other, and then on the court in the basketball sense, they did what they needed to do?
Well, it was good. I thought that part of it was good. You never want to lose a player because of a fight. But I like the way our guys fought after that. After we lost Serge, we buckled up, made runs, got defensive stops, and finished the plays off. I liked that part of it. Again, the old days of fighting, it looks good, sounds good, but again, there's a consequence to that, and the consequence for us, we lose a good player for this game. And those days of swinging and fighting, the league has done a good job of policing that and stopping that. And we shouldn't have to have that as a motivation. I'm glad our guys stood up for themselves, but if you've got to fight, start a fight to get motivated, I think we're in the wrong business.